Hey guys, it's Lee. We're gonna do a little garden update. So I believe that these cauliflower are gonna go ahead and give us some heads. I see them blanching up, tightening up. This is snowball cauliflower. They'll always do that just for the head. And the broccoli is still kicking, doing strong. I got a couple of these are resprouts from we harvested those heads the other day. This is Lieutenant broccoli. There's one nice full head, about 3.5, 4 inches. It's not splitting up yet. I might let it keep going, see how big it'll get. This cabbage is just beautiful. This is red acre cabbage, just gorgeous. And I got some green cabbage mixed in. Collard greens, you know, they're solid and strong. Nothing going on with them. Little worm damage, but we sprayed them. They're doing fine. Put some spinosad on them. This curly kale and the spinach is still doing great. Spinach hasn't bolted yet, but this one's turning up strong, probably soon. The butter crunch bolted, and I gave away all the heads to some people in a gardening group. I got my white and red potatoes. We've had a considerable amount of cutworm damage on the potatoes, so I've had to spray them repeatedly around the base. And these little bush beans, they're finally taking off, and I believe I figured out what was wrong. I was just giving them too much water, and I've cut back the water to once every 4 days, and everything is really growing now. These onions are taking off, the beans are taking off, and the corn is finally greening up. These stalks up until about yesterday were just yellow in the middle and floppy, and so I cut the water off 4 days ago. They haven't gotten any water in 4 days, and now those light green floppy parts have turned upward. They're stiffening up, turgidity is coming back, and they're growing. They've probably grown, you know, a couple leaves in the last couple days, and much stiffer and stronger stalks since I cut the water off. This Gentry yellow squash, I believe, is about to start giving us some flowers. It's gonna be in, oh yeah, there we go. See, there's some young male flowers in there. So we'll get fruit off them within a couple weeks. And then this row of butternut squash, this winter squash, I had 10 plants. I had 2 rows of Gentry yellow squash, and I thought, you know, I don't need that much yellow squash, so I pulled out this row and I replaced it with a winter squash. It's technically a butternut type squash. So that's it. That's how my garden's going. How's your garden going? What's going right? What's going wrong? If you got any constructive criticism for me, let me hear it. Happy gardening, everybody.